Welcome to Mornings with Michelle. I'm Michelle Foster and delighted that you chose to join me on my podcast today. We are inspiring dreams, and I am so gifted to have the amazing friends and relationships that I have join me on these podcasts, because my ultimate goal is to open your minds to the possibility and inspire your dreams for your life to fulfill everything that you want to have an extraordinary life. So welcome again. My name is Michelle Foster, and you are with us today at Mornings with Michelle. Today we'll talk about why marketing works. And I believe strongly that you pay to play in life. You either pay for the coaches or you pay for the mistakes. So if you have been schooled academically in marketing, that's great. And if you have not, that's great too, because there's benefits to both. However, if you've never really addressed marketing as a business strategy, you need to do that if you are in any type of product or service. So whether you're in a retail brick and mortar or you're selling IT services as a digital product, you need to understand the power of marketing and the steps of marketing, because there are clearly steps to the marketing process. So that's what I'm here to discuss today. So let's first talk about the product. And really, in so many situations, people mistake in marketing that the product is what they are bringing to the, let's say, potential customer as a value. You are the product. You are that first point of entry, because marketing is awareness. And so if I have a product that I'm trying to sell someone, the first point of awareness for that individual company, whomever, whatever, is me. So the awareness of me. Foremost, the number one foremost thing that people are loyal to is you. And then the product of which you are offering a value to bring to them. But they must first know, trust, like, and or admire you. And the key to having people like you, and I'm not talking about in a social environment. This is a business environment. You must be consistent and dependable. So therefore, you must have time management in your life. So one of the most important pieces of marketing is time management. And your personal time management is key, because if you can't manage the time that you need to take for your life, how are you ever going to help others with managing what you need to do to get them to realize that you're a person that they can trust and admire? So the system that you personally design for your marketing approach to whatever product or service that you are providing needs to be successful. So I recommend strongly time management, priority worksheets, and also with that, on that, and for that time management, you need to put in your personal intention, because it keeps you very organized and you can live your life with the results you're looking for. Because ultimately, when you are marketing, you are providing service, you are providing product or a tangible service to someone, and your end result when you work your plan is to have success. So the key to the product is yourself, and then whatever that value after you becomes that you are providing to that potential customer client. Okay? So in the placement of that product, we need to be very, very specific. Again, you are a never-ending part of someone else's life is how you view whatever you're doing. Why? Because there's always a way to assist people more. In sales, and I know in school they talk about sales and marketing. And I know in college, for instance, I got my BS, my Business of Science in business administration with an emphasis in marketing. So in college, for those of you that attend or are attending or are thinking of attending, it's very important to know that they combine sales and marketing together. In my professional opinion, and after over, lots of years in the outside world, successful years, there is a 100% difference between sales and marketing. And I'm really focusing on today, clearly, the marketing. And marketing really becomes, how do you become a never-ending source in someone's life? So you, as the first point of product, are always that resource for that person in that niche that you are good at, that they trust you in. Can that niche grow? Absolutely. But as importantly, when the salesman in you or the salesman in your department, in your company, sells the product, where you physically exchange the product or service for monetary value, that's when the work begins. So when a contract is made, meaning when there is a sale, that is when the work begins, and that is marketing. That is absolutely the lifeline of, or the life expectancy of that product. And again, if the first product is you, then how long can you be with that customer? So it's very important that you understand that, you got to keep going, and only winners keep score. And I say that because we all get to the point where have you ever heard the expression? If you haven't, you'll hear it now. Too much business and too little business can be just as harmful. So, when only winners keep score, you're keeping a track record of how you're doing, how you're marketing to your potential clients and customers, and your customers and clients that have already trusted you with a sale. How may you service them more? How may you enhance what you're doing for them even more? So placement. So if it's a product, a tangible product, let's use something, a consumable product, right? So let's say when I worked back in the consumer packaged goods industry in corporate America, and I sold Tampax tampons, right? So the first thing I did when I met the buyer was sold myself and my company. Pretty well-known company, was the sole company then, now owned by Procter & Gamble. However, people knew the name. So I really needed to sell myself, especially because many salesmen had come before me. Then I had to sell the idea, but I had to market why I believed they needed to bring either more on or where it would be placed on the shelf. The next thing that I needed to do was offer them promotion. So in the world of marketing, you have your product, you have your placement, and then you have your promotion. And a promotion is simply your value add. So it's a mix of it's a crucial piece of the marketing mix, because everyone intercepts things differently. And so you need to include seeing, feeling, touching, tasting, repetition, and people respond on their timeline. So again, a promotion is something that's either an introductory bonus or a special or an add to or a more, but it is included. It's important because what a promotion actually does is it allows people their ability to understand and feel when they're ready to make a decision to buy from you. Okay? And the last of what I will call the 4 Ps. So I want to talk to, marketing works. So first we talk about product, we've gone through that. We talk about placement, we've gone through that. We talked about promotion and why marketing mix is crucial. And now let's talk to price. And price is a non-emotional discussion, because have you ever had a salesman say to you, "Oh, I'll give you a deal"? Well, why didn't you talk about that initially? That would have been called a promotion. And so if the price is the price, if the price is retail, let's say you can offer it wholesale. Those are different prices, but they're fact-based. If you're talking about a promotion, clearly state the promotion, so that people, as they're appreciating your value that you're offering them, they don't feel like you're schmarming them into the deal. And that is an absolutely crucial piece of the equation of what I will call the 4 Ps. So emotional intelligence is all about the value that you give people. People have different value on food, on money, on health, on time. And when you believe you understand the perceived value of your customer, meaning this is what you think is valuable to them, you'll be able to talk to them from their price point, not yours. So a lot of times I have noticed people saying to me, Michelle, it's on sale. Okay, I didn't ask for a sale. Sure, it's always nice to save money, but that is not the perceived value at this particular time because I'm looking for, let's say, that product that I need to purchase to do something very specific. Let's say I need to buy an evening dress that day for an event that night, and this is just an example. Would it be great if I could get it on sale? Well, sure. Is it my number one priority? No. So what is the perceived value that I am looking for? An evening dress. Probably the next thing I'm looking for is the color that I desire or the look. Size is going to be much more important than sale because if you don't have my size, it doesn't matter if it's on sale or not. So that's one way we can look at price being very, very important. The other thing is the perceived value of something in terms of the lifestyle you're using it for or the longevity of it. So I'll give you an example. For those of you that know me, you know that I sell Isogenics and I sell a system. And that system provides 68 meals in a 30-day system. That's a lot of meals. So when people hear the price of $320 for the month, if I don't spell out the 68 meals that are provided in the box that they're purchasing along with other products, they'll never know. Because that price broken down turns out to be about $4 a day for a meal. There's the perceived value. Now, if somebody's more interested in the health of the products, I would talk to ingredients and clinical studies more so than price. If someone talked to me about who in my household could use that product, I would focus on everyone and share with them which products are better for little children and which products will go better with elder people. So price is really something that becomes what is the value that person's looking for? How are you able to understand and evaluate what is the value they're looking for? Ask them. It's very, very simple. It is very, very simple. Just ask. What is it like? My favorite expression when I'm talking to people is, look, what would you like to learn again about Isogenics? I could talk about this when you're interested in that. And let them tell you what they want to know. If they say, I want to know everything, which does happen because a lot of times people don't know how, right? I knew when I put in our pool in our new home in Texas, I wanted a pool. When the pool guy came and said, Michelle, what kind of a pool do you want? I went, oh, like I had an image in my mind, but I wasn't sure what he even meant. Like, did I already have to make a design? Did I have to just show him a picture, right? So you need to communicate with your potential customer or client what their value is at that particular moment. And there's probably many. In fact, there are. But start with the one that comes to their mind first, because the perceived value of the price that you are offering comes from their viewpoint, not yours. So I really think that's important to share with you. And the 4 Ps in marketing I live by. So let me review. So the 4 Ps in marketing, right? First and foremost, I really believe you pay to play in life. So either pay for a coach, listen to this podcast, it is your time you're paying with, or you pay for the mistakes. And the first P is product, the second P is placement, the third P is promotion, and the fourth P is price. And I enjoyed sharing my philosophy on marketing. And I hope that you did as well. So make it a great day, friends. And as always, I appreciate your time and love that you take the time to listen to my podcast. Thank you. Peace, and have a great day. Michelle signing off.
Well, that's a wrap for today. I want to thank you for your time. It's so precious. Our time and our time freedom is everything. So I want to thank you for joining us today at Mornings with Michelle. This is Michelle Foster, and I encourage you to come visit us on Instagram at Collagen Works, WERKS, Collagen Works, because we are doing some fun things there with Instagram parties, with fun giveaways. It's all about beauty and all about fun tips. So again, go ahead and go to your Instagram and become part of our community at Collagen Works, because we have really fun Instagram parties. Looking forward to seeing you there. And always feel free to comment on the podcast, or if there's something that you would like us to talk about, please let me know your thoughts. That would be amazing. Have a super fantastic day, my friend. This is Michelle Foster from Mornings with Michelle, signing off.